Hey guys, I'm Rachel Cruz.
I'm George Camel.
And this is
Smart Money Happy Hour.
Cheers, George.
Cheers.
Oh,
That's a celebration in your
I'm going to
mouth.
think about that. We'll see.
Wow.
This is the show where two friends who happen to be money experts talk about what you're talking about. So everything from pop culture, current events, and money.
And today, instead of telling you our topic, we want to see if you can guess it based on a few musical hints. Sing it, Rachel.
No, don't you do that to me, George.
Why am I tasked with
George,
singing?
because you're the musician. Skater boy, go.
Whoa, what does that have to do with anything?
Go, sing it.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Okay, there's your
So
first
good.
hint.
All right.
Hint number 2. Go, shawty. It's your birthday. We're
Yeah,
gonna party
like
like it's your birthday. That's
We're
hint
gonna
number
sip-
2. Ready for hint number 3? Last one.
Oh, do it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
So this episode is actually right in between me and George's birthday.
That's right. Yours just happened about a week ago.
happened, and yours,
Mine's
George,
about to happen.
tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you.
And happy belated.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
This is fun.
I so appreciate
So this
this.
is like a joint birthday party,
Yeah.
which has always been my dream. Nobody
like-
ever wants to do a double birthday party with me.
Mary Kate and Ashley vibes, you know. You feeling?
100%.
Yes. I mean, we're going there, y'all.
Case of the epic birthday party, if you're a fan of the adventures of Mary Kate and Ashley.
That's it. So
Just me? Don't act like you guys didn't buy that at the Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh my gosh.
All right, never mind.
Okay, so we're going to talk about how to have this wonderful day for you or the people you love without breaking the bank.
It's gotten expensive. From internet trends to birthday discounts and freebies, we've got you covered today. So regardless of whether it's your birthday or not, you will hopefully have one in the next 12 months.
We really
If all
hope
goes to
so.
plan, if the Lord permits, Lord willing and the creek don't rise,
You know,
you will be born again.
I will quote Caroline Cruz, my 6-year-old. Well, happy birthday. Whose birthday is it, Caroline? Well, somebody has a birthday today.
I love that
She
attitude.
says that almost every
You know
day.
what? That's the kind of childlike optimism and joy we need.
Yes, so it's
There's
always
a reason
birthday.
to celebrate every day because it's
So
someone's
maybe yours
birthday.
is today or tomorrow or soon, and you can use these tips.
And if you're watching this on your birthday, Rachel will send you love. She sends her love. All right.
So what are we sipping on while we chat about birthdays?
Today we're sipping on a paper plane is the name of the beverage, and it's a beautifully colored drink here.
Do you know if this is like a classic cocktail? You know how there's like classic cocktails?
It is considered a classic.
It is? Okay.
Yes. It's a very old school drink.
Okay.
Very,
I like it.
I feel like it's a pretty bougie drink.
Yeah.
And you're going to find out what's in it at the end of the episode, and we're going to give it our rating as well and reveal the cost per glass. So stick around till the end for that. And as always, recipes in the show notes if you want to make it yourself.
That's right. Well, George, are you excited about your birthday tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, all right.
I'm not
Not
really,
the reaction I was expecting.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'll be turning 35.
Nice. I just left that year.
It's a
and
big
it's great.
shocker, a big shocker to all of you, which we'll get into a little bit later.
Do you know what's crazy though is that some people claim that there are good birthdays and bad birthdays. September 27th apparently is the best birthday because of the alliteration. It's very easy to say it. September 27th.
I don't think these people know how alliteration works.
And then someone
There's
else
September
claims
and
May
7th.
8th is the worst because of the way you say it. May 8th. May 8th.
When you say it like Forrest Gump, mate, I was born May 8th.
Hard
Jenny.
to say. It's hard to say. May
That's
8th.
fair.
My
Right.
birthday's in a movie,
What movie?
Miss Congeniality.
Feels apt.
They said, yeah, it's when she's having her interview. And they say, well, describe your perfect date. And she says, April 25th. Not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
Wow. Well,
That's
calendar
good.
dates aside, birthdays on the internet have become a breeding ground for comparison culture, and that always, drains our wallet at some point.
Yep, that's right. And if bachelorette trips weren't enough, now people are doing a 30-year birthday trip and a 40 and a 50. And it's like the partying and the celebrations continue on into every aspect
And would
of
you
life.
agree this is
Baby moons,
largely
babies.
female-based? Like, I'm sure guys still do trips with the guys, but I feel like it's largely
Yeah.
women that want to celebrate other women.
Yeah,
Or celebrate themselves.
I'll say the only guy trend I see that I'm like, okay, I get it, is after a bunch of guys have kids, and then that last friend has a kid. They're like, hey, let's go for a weekend before he has a baby,
Oh, I didn't know about that.
and just like enjoy because we know what he's about enter
Endure.
into. Yeah. So, George, do you have a memorable birthday in your history of birthdays?
Yes. We watched Spider-Man at the movie theater with all my friends and then went to the skate park after.
Wow.
The original Spider-Man.
How old were you?
I don't know, 10?
Okay.
I mean, is there a
So
better
great.
birthday? Seeing the original Spider-Man in theaters with all of your best friends and then going skateboarding after.
Okay, when you say original,
The OG. The
Like,
first actual...
real person or
Yeah,
cartoon?
what year was that, guys?
Tobey Maguire?
99? Tobey Maguire,
Yeah,
99?
Tobey Maguire.
Okay, because there's a
2000?
cartoon Spider-Man from like the 70s. I don't know if
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
you
no.
meant. Okay.
I was not alive then, so
Well, I
we didn't
figured
see
so.
it.
I was trying to very
Me and my
much.
BFFs, we were into the old stuff, Rachel. We like the 4x3. You know, we weren't into the whole 16x9 movement. No, we watched Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Yes, and Kristen Dunst.
Yeah,
Was she the
Kirsten Dunst.
She was.
And that was the upside down kiss. That was the
The
famous
up-
kiss scene. Do you
Very
remember that?
edgy for a 5th grader to watch in theaters.
Wow.
But that's when I became the cool kid in school. So yeah, me and my like 3 friends, we went and it was awesome.
Okay,
How about
that's
you?
fun. My parents threw me. I'm trying to think which how old I was. I think I was 8th grade. A surprise birthday party.
Wow.
Yes.
Were you actually surprised? Like all your friends?
Oh, I was completely surprised. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I was at a friend's house, Jessica, and we were going to the movies and we like got dressed and then my dad called her house and was like, "Hey, will you stop by? Because I need you to drop something off before you go to the movies." And I was like, "Okay." So I remember going in the house and I just like laid it on the stairs and they were like, "Rachel, come here." I was like, "What? We're late." And he's like, "Come here." And I opened our playroom door and almost like majority of the 8th, I mean, they invited probably like 100 kids, like a lot of kids from my school were all there. And it's the weirdest
That's
feeling.
pretty epic.
When you have like that, when you have a surprise, it's such a weird like reality shit of like, oh my gosh, like how did people know? It was
Yeah.
weird.
Did
the
you
whole
give him
night.
did you give him a big show with your reaction?
Oh, you know me. I'm so dramatic.
Like,
oh my god.
yeah, like 8th grade Rachel hasn't changed much.
No.
Still basically the
I
same.
look back on stuff. I mean, I'm like, why am I so dramatic? I'm so facial.
Yeah. That's where you put all your effort.
I have a lot of this.
Let's help people avoid the overspending on the birthday because there's a
Yes.
lot of great financial things that happen on your birthday.
There's a lot of financial perks when it comes to birthdays. I'll give you one that I love.
All right? Hit me.
I'm going to skip the ice cream one. I'll let you do that because I don't care for ice cream as much. I'm going to go Kendra Scott,
Oh.
the jeweler. You get 50% off an item during your birthday month at Kendra Scott.
Now that's a reason for a birthday month. You get
That's
30
great.
days to buy an item.
Yes.
That's
love
cool.
it. That's a good one.
All right. One of my favorites is Jenny's ice cream.
Yeah,
If you
you
have
love
if
it.
you're blessed to have one nearby, at the scoop shop, you get up to 3 scoops of ice cream completely free on your birthday.
On your
and
birthday.
so I think they've expanded it now to where if you have like the app and the rewards thing, it's not just on your birthday, but within a time span around
Yep,
it.
it's great.
So I like those.
Get any free Starbucks drink on your birthday if you're a rewards member,
That's a tradition in our house.
which is, and go, venti.
You got to go
extra-
big. Anytime
extra
someone
sprinkles,
gets like
get a shot. Get
don't
it
get
all
like a
in there.
tall black coffee. You want to get the craziest, most
Yeah.
expensive drink you'd never pay for because it goes to zero.
It's all free. Yeah. it's
So
great.
sometimes I overdo it. I get like a $12 drink. Like add 7 extra shots of espresso,
Go in, go.
but then it becomes disgusting. So here's another one. Sephora. For you Sephorans out there, you get a free mini cosmetic set or 250 bonus points to put toward another item. So that's probably not going to cover the full price. But if you're a big Sephora fan, it's a little perk.
Yep. And Ulta has some great perks. So they actually double your rewards points during purchases during your entire month, and you get an extra gift. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I think this is a good one. Our writers she scored multiple free $60 makeup palettes before on her birthday. So
Wow.
if you kind of play it all right,
Game in the
Do well.
system, Sav. We love to see it.
it's the way to do it. The way to do it.
And for the guys out there, if you're not into makeup, Chick-fil-A, something for everyone. You get some perks based on your membership tier, anything from a free cookie to a brownie, even up to a full entree, depending on how loyal of a customer you are.
Uh-huh.
So that's a fun one. But I feel like there's room for improvement. I feel like they could do better. Like I'm not going to Chick-fil-A for a cookie.
They do
give me a
have
meal.
great chocolate
It's a
chip cookies,
solid
though.
cookie.
It's a great cookie.
But give me a meal. Give me some chicken.
Yeah, give me like a free breakfast sandwich or
Yep.
something, biscuit, DSW gives you $5 off if you buy a pair of shoes.
I've used this one before.
Yeah, this is great. And I think about my kids. I'm like, if I have to like replace shoes, man,
Yeah.
do it during the birthday month.
$5 is
off.
$5. I'll take it. Jersey Mike's and Firehouse Subs.
Love these. Love both of these.
Give you a free sub on your birthday if you sign up for their awards program. So that's a good one already. Like, that's a full meal for free. So college kids, look no further. Olive Garden, one of your favorites, Rachel.
Yes.
You grew up going to Olive Garden.
was a
They
youth
get
of
coupons
Rachel.
on your birthday month when you sign up to receive them. So, you might have to sort through some coupons in your inbox to get a small discount here. But it could be worth it.
Yeah. Crumble gives members and app users a free cookie voucher on their birthday.
That's pretty good. I feel like the ones that are worth it is where it's completely free. I don't have to make a purchase.
Yep.
I just get a
it.
free thing. Anthropology.
Yeah, 20% off any purchase birthday month.
Don't tell my wife.
Which actually could be great because some of their stuff is pricey. So you could wait for that purchase during your birthday month, get 20% off.
I think it's
if you're gonna buy it
20% too
anyways.
expensive anyways. So you're just getting it at a normal ripoff price. That's how I feel anytime my wife shops at Anthro.
It's fair.
on
That's
sale.
fair. That's fair.
It's
fair.
fine. I used to work at Urban Outfitters, which is owned by the same parent company.
Oh.
So I would get 40% off.
Wow. How much of your paycheck would you spend?
All of it.
Isn't that funny? It's
When
like
you're
what people do.
18 and you get a paycheck and it's not, I was making $8 an hour at Urban Outfitters. As a grown man, I was not 15. I was like 19.
Yeah.
So it just all went to upgrading
19
the
a
wardrobe.
grown man?
I think for my age and
You can't rent a car.
what the doctor said I would grow
25.
to.
25 feels like a
25 is a
solid.
I'm just saying I
Yeah.
wasn't like, I didn't feel like a teenager anymore.
You were 19.
I know, but I was in college, Rachel.
Not a grown man.
College
you made it
educated.
sound like you were working there last year, George. I was really waiting.
I would.
19-year-old George, just figuring out the world.
Okay, what's your number one pick for birthday freebies? It doesn't have to be on this list.
Can I do like a combo?
Sure.
I'm going to go Ulta and Firehouse.
Oh, wow. Little Italian, little makeup. Something for everyone there.
How about you?
I'm going to go, wasn't on this list.
Oh.
P.F. Chang's was the showstopper for me.
What was it? What's it?
Free app, anything on the menu. Totally free, no purchase necessary. So I got the chicken lettuce wraps, which are
Yes.
fire. $15 is what it costs, and it cost me $0.
Wow.
And I thought that
Does that to be
truly
on your
is-
birthday or month?
I forget the range. I'm so nerdy. I had a list on my phone. But here's the thing. I made a whole video on my YouTube channel ranking the top birthday freebies.
It's good.
With a tier list. And so you can go check that out if you want more on that.
It's so great.
Since, Rachel, you have such a large social network that you've mentioned multiple times already. 100 friends at the birthday party. That's most people's entire, graduating class. Do you have any affordable go-to gifts for when the kids get invited to a party or when you go to a birthday dinner for a friend? Like, what's your go-to? Let's say Amelia's BFF birthday
Yeah.
party. What do you get that kid?
So my kids, when they were little, I feel like you could get away with more. So I would Amazon the same. There was this unicorn garden light thing that the girls love to make when they were little. So and they were $16 on Amazon. So I literally bought
a
10 of them.
bunch.
So whenever the girls had birthday parties, we just wrapped that little thing and just hand it
That's
out.
fun.
Because it's great. My girls loved it. So I was like, that's nice. But now that they're getting older, they want Squishmallow. They want now more specific stuff. So there is a toy store here in Brentwood that I'll let them. And
Don't
I give
you think the gifts are getting more expensive,
I give them a dollar amount, and I'm like, we're not going to go over X.
Okay.
But this place does gift wrapping for free.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's actually kind of nice.
and it
So you
makes
just-
it, I think wrapping is half of the fanciness.
Yeah. And you know what? And it's great. So yeah, so that's kind of what we do. That's our routine.
That's
And then
smart.
for friends, man, I feel like I go more specific, but it's more thoughtful stuff that you try to put together. Something small. Because I don't feel like they need or at least the people my friends in life. I do think when people are thoughtful with stuff, here's one. You know my snow villages I was
Yes.
obsessed with. So I had a friend
Speaking
give
of strange
me
hobbies.
a snow village from eBay.
That's sweet.
I know, and I was like, oh my gosh.
So they know you've been posting about it.
Yes, she knows I love them. And I was
It's
like,
your new
that is
obsession.
so thoughtful. So it's that kind of thing. I think the thoughtfulness, it doesn't have to be high in price, is way better.
I like that. Yeah,
know.
buying gifts for adults feels like it's a different beast.
Yes.
And with guys, it's easy, even we went to Jade Warshaw's birthday. And I just bought
Yes.
a good bottle of wine, just something simple. I was like, I know I've been to their house. I know they have some red wine. I was like,
yeah,
let's
so for
go with
her,
that.
ladies, you probably her and I during the Ramsey show one day in the break, we were talking about skincare stuff, and we both used the same lip balm mask. And
Don't gatekeep, sis.
And I got it for her.
We want to know.
I don't even know what it's called.
Is it Laneige?
I can. Yeah.
It's
like
Laneige.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked about it, and so I got her that because I was like, we had talked about it,
That's
and
sweet.
so it's that kind of thing. If you can like remember, which I'm not always great at,
Yep.
that's what makes it fun. I feel like, where
And
you're like, here's
a
something.
life hack, I always go to Trader Joe's for my cards because they're 99 cents, regardless of the
Oh,
card.
are you a card person? I'm not a card person.
Well, if I want to do a card, sometimes I don't. For an adult that I'm like is a friend, but not like super close, where I have to write them a love note. I'm just like, if it was you, I would not. I'll be honest. I just feel like you'll like appreciate the gift
Great, absolutely.
because you're gonna throw away the card. You're not that
Actually,
sentimental.
I will.
Now Winston, on the
through it.
other hand, he would get a handwritten,
And Winston keeps cards.
and he's more sentimental.
yeah, it's so true. Wow, you know it so well, George. Oh my
Thank you.
gosh.
Well, he texted me this morning.
Are you?
Want to put that out there?
Yeah, I'm not a card person. Yeah, not a card person. Like even on my kids' friends' gifts, on the back of the paper we were just talking about, I write to so and so from Amelia.
That's all you need.
It's great.
Okay, these were
Okay,
very
so
helpful.
on the flip side, George, if you are invited to a birthday situation, a trip, or even a nice dinner, right? And you're like, it's not in the budget. What do you do? How do you navigate those kind of conversations?
Well, it's kind of the boundary communication issue, and a lot of
Yeah.
people have a hard time just even sending this text. Like it's one of those texts that you write for a whole day, and you
Mm-hmm.
keep deleting it, rewriting it. So I would just say if I couldn't make it or it was out of the budget, just respond honestly and say like, hey, I wish I could be there. I can't make that work. Hope you have the most special day. I'll be celebrating you, from here.
Yeah.
And sometimes what I'll do is I'll just text them a $5 or $10, Starbucks gift card or something. And I can do that with the text. There's a little Apple
Yes,
thing. You can
yeah.
do a gift card through a text message.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll do that sometimes. And that's kind of a fun, like, it's not about the amount. It's
Yeah.
the fact that someone thought of them and then put a dollar amount with it. Someone even said, you're the only person to even like send me anything today.
yes. Okay.
And I was like, wow, that was $5. Like I can get that in the budget. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It's not about the amount.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. I was out at a friend's birthday and another friend couldn't come. And so she was like, hey, I'm going to Venmo you like, $15 and you buy her a cocktail like for
Oh,
her
that's
birthday
fun.
on me. And I was like, oh, same idea though, where you're like, golly, that's a great
Yeah,
idea.
even if you know where they're going,
yeah.
and you can just send them a Venmo or send a friend the Venmo.
Yes,
Or you can
yep.
call the restaurant ahead of time and say, hey, bring them out this drink on me.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think that's a really fun, thoughtful thing to do. The other thing that's fun that costs $0 that is so thoughtful if they're the sentimental type is you text the friends and say, hey, can you send a quick 30-second video? We did this for our friend recently. You and I did. And they're like, hey, just send a
yes.
30-second video celebrating it was their 40th birthday. Just do a quick message for them.
Yeah.
And that cost us $0.
That's right.
Cost
Yeah,
us
yeah,
30 seconds of our time. And it meant the world to them to
Yeah.
have this like video of all of their friends wishing them a happy birthday
Yes.
from around the world. So
Yep.
that takes
around
effort.
the world.
Around the world.
Mr. Popular. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
he is.
Every continent.
So
What is
I think
happening?
that's a very kind thing to do. Again, that takes effort to go like, I'm going to collect
That's
all
right.
these
Yeah,
videos,
yeah, yeah.
maybe edit them together in iMovie or something, but that's a
love
really
it.
thoughtful thing to do.
So good.
What about when you're throwing the birthday celebration? How do you do that when you're trying to be financially responsible? Because like even just throwing a party can get out of hand. When you think about decorations and catering
so I
or
don't
a
know.
venue.
I don't know what's like appropriate. But if I'm throwing a part, like if I'm gonna like have a party, I will expect to like
spend some money.
spend it, yeah, and not expect people to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we all go out to dinner or something, and it's like and you text 5 of your girlfriends, like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
let's go out to dinner or brunch or whatever. I don't think I'd pick up everyone's tab in that
Yeah.
way. But if I was like, oh, everyone come over for a party, I'm throwing something, I would expect to pay for all of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's how I think it works.
Well, and another thing to do, and I've done this fairly recent, last few years, we were like, hey, we're going to get a big table at this restaurant, Mexican place, not super expensive. Everyone pays for their own meal. And I said, no gifts in the invite. Like, hey, no gifts necessary, just your presence.
Yeah.
And that kind of just, people
Yeah.
still brought stuff because they wanted to, but it kind of alleviates the like, okay, I'm just going to show up, I'll pay for my meal, and that's it.
Yeah, and we'll be good to go.
And
I
so
think that's
I'm a
great.
big fan of that as an adult.
For
As a
sure.
way to kind of slim down on the price point
Yeah.
versus buying catering for everyone to celebrate
Yeah. I know.
But
you know
budget
what
for it.
my dream is?
Tell me.
Like,
Manifest
I don't know
it.
if this is like a 40. I don't know what this is. One of my favorite things, when we do this at the Ramsey Christmas party, and I love it, is the silent disco.
Yes.
And
Can you explain that to the people who don't know?
Okay. Oh, yeah. So the silent disco is you have these headphones, and they have 3 different colors usually, or at least the ones I've experienced.
There's kind of 3 stations
it's like
you
green,
can tune into.
blue, red, and you change it. And every station has a theme. So it'll be like pop, or like old school rock and roll, or like punk or country or whatever. Like they have genres, very specific genres. So if you see people with the green, they're listening to like Miley Cyrus, and they're all and everyone with green is singing and dancing to the same song, but then everyone in blue is listening
Rocking
to like
out to a different song.
yeah, like I don't know. I'm blanking. I'm not
Blink
good.
182. All the small things. Me and Winston. Maybe
There
it
you-
happened. I don't know. You decide.
And it is so fun. So I do have a dream.
That's
to
your
like,
dream. That's your birthday
oh,
party.
I would, and I'd have some paper airplanes
yeah.
and like a massive room with like, and I would invite I would like make it big. I would invite people from all scopes, like my kids' friends' parents that I know just like I'm from there.
Oh, wow.
To work people.
What about like mortal
to-
enemies? Exes, even. I mean, would that be
Yeah,
fun?
no, probably not.
Okay. You were like everybody. I was like,
Do you know what I mean? But make it big, have it big. So I don't know. I want to do that one year.
why
That's my
not?
dream. Maybe we should make a sinking fund and
Yeah.
start saving towards it.
Winston, if you're watching, which I know you don't, take a hint.
That's
He's not
that
watching.
sounds like a dream birthday. What would be your dream birthday
Oh,
as we close
gosh.
out?
My dream birthday. One where everyone's just happy and everything on the menu was to everyone's taste. That's always
Oh,
my
so it's
fear.
a dinner.
I think food needs to be involved. Food, like great food and drinks.
Okay, so like a great taste, like a fun, high
Yeah.
class.
We don't-
like if money wasn't an option, and you could just like go big. With,
Oh,
with
man.
people, what would you do?
Oh my gosh. Probably, I think I'd go back to my childhood. I would love for all of us to like see a movie, maybe then go to a comedy show, and then like go to a cool cocktail bar after.
Okay, that's great.
I think that would be really
I think
fun.
that's realistic with money these days. I was thinking like a European trip, George.
No,
When
I
I
feel
said
like
money was
traveling
not-
with friends is too stressful.
Okay,
We've been there,
wow.
done that. Not for me.
Oh, that's
Everyone's
another
on just,
episode.
different schedules. And
yeah, they have
everyone's-
to be the right people. I agree.
Exactly.
But you find that right person.
So, and I also don't have a lot of, I don't have a ton of friends. So
George,
kind of keep it slim.
don't feel bad for him, y'all. He does.
Well, she's
He's
like,
lying.
I didn't fight Amelia's teacher's cousin because I met her once and she was so nice.
All right. Okay. So, what are some of our takeaways, George?
Number
I
one,
think,
Rachel has a lot of friends.
I know. I think number one
It's amazing.
is don't ruin your financial progress because of birthdays. Okay.
That's
this is
true.
like gifts or throwing them or having to go somewhere. Like, just be
Depending
smart.
on your financial season, it looks different. When you're in debt,
Yes.
you may not have the big blowout birthday with the white bounce house, but
That's
maybe
right.
one day you do.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And small gestures, they don't have to break the bank. And I think they're more meaningful. And as our friend Jade Wardshaw said during the Christmas season, adults don't need to buy adults gifts. So she was big on like, don't feel the need to like buy a blender for Aunt Rita.
Yeah.
If she needs a blender, she'll get a blender, right? So birthdays I know are different, but they are adults. So like,
We have jobs now.
But they are adults.
We're not
They're gonna be
children
okay.
who need people to buy things
that's
for
right.
us.
Yep. So just be thoughtful.
Another thing I do take away is I create a sinking fund just for gifts. So every month we put away, the $100 so that by the end of the year we have $1,200 that we just know is there for gifts.
Christmas and birthdays
Christmas
and
and
everything.
birthdays, everything. So we just know we have money sitting there for gifts. That way it doesn't become a stressful like, oh gosh, it's Joey's birthday this month. What are we going to do in the budget? You just have the sinking fund and
That's right.
you're saving for that over time.
I love it. So good. So good.
like
And
that.
again, yeah, there's I think overall people they do love to feel loved and celebrated, right? So it doesn't matter the environment.
It's more about
The
your
gift.
presence and quality
It
time
really
with
is.
people.
It sounds cheesy, but it's true. It really is.
Yeah, the memories
true.
I have are not from like, remember that time they did this big, it was just like the stories, the
That you're
laughter.
with the people that you love. And I'm going to throw a link in here, George. You
Oh.
okay about that?
Yeah.
Because my newest kids book is all about gratitude.
And content.
And yeah, but
I'm glad for what I have.
No, I'm glad for where I am. My
the new one.
the new kids book, George, that's out.
Oh my
And
gosh.
my whole thing with writing it was like being grateful for the things that money can't buy. Is
I
the punchline.
love that.
So that's kind of like the adventure they go
So the
on.
first one was all about contentment.
Yes,
It's like,
and-
I don't need all this stuff.
Yeah, and this one's gratitude.
And this one's more like, I'm grateful for all the stuff that's priceless,
Yes,
not the stuff.
that's right. Yeah, but they
love
have to
that.
figure it out through an adventure. It's really cute. It's really fun. And George, I'm grateful for you. So I have a little surprise for you, George.
You do?
I do. A little happy birthday treat for you.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. I don't know if this is gluten free.
Probably not. Nobody thought about
can
me.
Handle.
I promise it's gluten free.
Well, I have a little treat for you, Rachel.
What? Wait. Oh,
Not
y'all
so
are
fast.
So sneaky.
Your boy.
Y'all are so
not messing
sneaky.
around.
Did you know I was doing this for you?
May I do the honors?
Please.
We drive electric cars. We use electric lighters. That's the kind of people we are.
Oh my And it worked.
Thank you.
Do you have a ukulele? Stop it, George.
And I thought we'd have a little sing-along since you love singing.
I'll move my mic out of the way.
And you're going to lead us. This is for you, right? This is Rachel's?
Okay, so we switch.
Yeah, so switch them.
Tradesy.
Oh my gosh, look at
Put this down.
us. Look at us.
And we're going to sing a little song together. And we're going to have the team sing
it,
along.
but I'll everyone else can sing too.
All right.
Here we go.
You ready for this?
Yeah. George, look at. Is it happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Rachel and George.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God! Well, happy. Look at you. Let me try.
Way to bring the mood down. Happy birthday. That's pretty good. Can I teach you one chord? This is probably all the chords Taylor Swift knows. Ready? I'm kidding. She knows 4.
George.
Okay, just put a finger right there.
Okay.
Nope. One. There we go. Now strum. That's a C. That's a C. How did you mess that up? Oh. You're holding it upside down.
Oh, I'm left-handed.
Well, that's a problem for Rachel. There we go. Okay, yep, right there. Yep. That's a C.
Oh, I'm so musical.
As in, see you at Rachel's birthday party.
We'll see you next time
At Chuck E.
I'm just kidding, we're
Cheese.
not done yet.
Wait, did you do a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese for the kids?
Yeah, they love Chuck E. Cheese.
That's great.
Yeah.
Or a kid can be a kid.
Should we?
Yeah, you guys should blow out the candles.
Whoa.
Didn't get to make my wish. I wish for a more generous co-host that doesn't blow out my candle.
So sorry.
No, that's fun. Cheers,
So-
Rachel.
Cheers, George. Happy
2
birthday.
birthdays. May you have many more.
Oh, you as well.
And may you have your dream silent disco party.
I do. You'll be invited.
I hope so. You're inviting literally strangers off the street. Wow.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
The team really pulled a fast one.
my
They were
gosh.
like, Rachel doesn't know.
They said, George, we just put it in your notes.
You sneaky snakes.
Y'all little.
You knew
we
good
should've
and
known.
well.
We should have known.
That's some tomfoolery.
Oh my gosh, George. Well, it's almost the end of the episode, and we close out every episode with
Guilty as charged.
And this is where our producer, Skylar, gives us a new guilty as charged question every week. And if we are guilty, we take a sip. Skylar.
Have you ever been gifted something that you hated and you had to pretend that you liked it?
Oh, gosh.
That I hated.
Hated. It can
Wedding
be
gifts would that's where most of that is.
Okay, yeah, you can say a wedding gift.
Yeah, do you have a specific wedding gift in mind that you hated?
Yeah, I'm always just nervous that people like watch it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to like.
I know, that's what I can think of a specific.
I know. I mean, I doubt they would. It's 15 years ago. They probably don't remember.
It'll make them more self-aware.
I'm so
Okay,
nervous.
I'm gonna go like.
Like some of it was from fans, some of it was from family,
I'm gonna
all
go
of which
like.
could be
I'm gonna
listening.
go like a vase flower pot genre,
Oh.
and it was just something. You know, it was something.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah. I think like one of their family members was like into glass blowing or something, and it was not like aesthetically pleasing. We'll just say that much. It was great. It was great.
Wow. I've gotten some, a few, not a lot, but a few handmade gifts from people.
Yes.
Some even fans, not of this show, but in
Of
general.
course not. No.
And they were very thoughtful, nice, sweet gifts. There's a lot of camel just paraphernalia around our house.
I do bet people do that a lot. A lot of camels.
A lot of camels. Things that say camel, things that
Yeah.
are camels. And
Yeah.
I'm into that. We got a Picasso, line art that I chose.
Yeah.
That's which when he died.
1973.
And you'll never forget it. You'll never forget
Never
it.
forget.
I don't know how you could at this point.
All right,
That's
George.
fun.
Who finished or drink first?
Me.
No, I think I did before you cheated. Almost spilled that one.
Well,
I thought it was great.
you didn't even finish your sentence. This was really, really nice. So this was a paper plane, not a paper airplane, which you said earlier.
Forgive me. Sorry.
I don't know the difference, truthfully,
Yeah.
but a paper plane.
And there's a difference.
All right, here's what that is: bourbon, Aperol, Amaro, and fresh lemon juice. $2.89 per glass is what it costs.
Okay.
And it's one of mixologist Michael Reddish's favorite drinks.
Oh, is it really?
It is. And he nailed it.
It's a little sweeter than what I would predict he would love.
Yeah, I'm wondering what adds the sweetness to it,
Aperol.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's great.
I loved it. I'm going to go 10 out of 10. I couldn't improve on it. Now, you said you wouldn't
I'm going
necessarily
9 out of
order
10.
it. Okay. All right. I feel
was
like that's
good,
a
though.
win
It was good.
for both of us. All
All
right. Get the
right.
recipe in the show notes and give it a try this weekend and thank us later.
It's closing time. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a review. It is always helpful to hear from you guys. We love it. So thank you. Subscribe to the podcast. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you next Thursday on an all new episode of
Smart Money Happy Hour.